A warm welcome to AD4 TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's capital territory. I am Gracious Ogon. President of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, this Wednesday said citizens will have to pay more for petrol. He, however, provided no details on his decision. But according to reports, Iran is providing the country with up to 1.53 million barrels of gasoline and components to help ease an acute scarcity that has forced Venezuelans to wait in long line queues at service stations or pay steam prices on the black market. And in Asia, former Prime Minister of Malaysia Mahathir Mohamad has been evicted by his political party, United Indigenous Party of Malaysia, a party he co-founded for sitting on the opposition bench during the May 18 parliamentary session. The party in a statement this Thursday said Mahathir's membership has been revoked with immediate effect. According to reports, the United States is planning to cancel the visas of thousands of Chinese graduate students believed to have links with China's military. United States officials say it is to prevent spying and theft of intellectual property that some Chinese nationals are suspected of in United States universities and college campuses. Still in the U.S., reports say more than 40 million people are facing financial challenges in what analysts are calling the worst economic crisis to hit the United States since the Great Depression of the 1930s. Over 2.1 million American workers have now applied for unemployment benefits since mid-March when the coronavirus pandemic escalated in the country. In another development, Nigeria's Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, has ordered the redeployment of 11 commissioners of police to different commands and formations across the country with immediate effect. He charged the newly posted officers to diligently and professionally discharge their duties in line with the rules and regulations of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He also enjoined the citizens of the affected states to cooperate with the Commissioner of Police to enable them succeed in their new areas of responsibilities. Still in Nigeria, the Nigeria Governors Forum this Wednesday Vitally Conference unveiled a 3-month plan on reopening the economy. The National Economic Council Subcommittee is expected to interface with the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 and also engage with the Economic Sustainability Committee chaired by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. Governor Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti State, who is the chairman of the forum, said the NGF will also continue its partnership with CACOVID to continue distributing palliatives to vulnerable Nigerians who have lost their means of livelihood as a result of the coronavirus pandemic. The Nigeria Air Force this Wednesday unveiled 2 emergency ventilators, which its personnel, in partnership with the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Ahmadu Bello University Zaria, produced as part of efforts to tackle the COVID-19 pandemic. The spokesperson in a statement said the ventilators will also support the recovery of patients with respiratory disease. In a developing story, the Minister of State for Health in Nigeria, Olorunimbe Mamuru, this Wednesday said the World Health Organization cannot dictate how countries fight the COVID-19 pandemic, but can only provide guidance and guidelines as each country is expected to look at its reality. He stated that hydroxychloroquine is still being worked on despite the World Health Organization's suspension of it. Earlier this Thursday, the British government announced the suspension of clinical trials on healthcare workers. AD4 TV News will follow up on this story as it unfolds. We take a short break now. When we return, Premier League to resume June 17th. Stay with us. Details coming shortly.
The Honourable Minister of Education, Malam Adamu Adamu, has directed that consequent to the approval of President Muhammadu Buhari for the funding of 6 medical simulation, research and training facilities in colleges of medicine, 1 per geopolitical zone in the country, through TED Fund, the facilities should include provision of molecular science laboratories with capacity for testing and diagnostics of COVID-19, Lassa fever, and related viral diseases. The Honourable Minister emphasized that besides ongoing research work in response to COVID-19 and similar diseases through the TED Fund National Research Fund, the research community of the Federal Ministry of Education should undertake any other sundry contributions in support of the commendable efforts of the Presidential Task Force (PTF) in responding to the threat of COVID-19 in Nigeria. He commended the initiatives of TED Fund in providing a special research grant window towards treatment or vaccine against COVID-19. Additionally, he assured the fund that the federal government will continue to support relevant research aimed at addressing national challenges and needs. Signed, Mrs. Ngoba Priye Briggs, Director, Public Affairs for the Executive Secretary.
Welcome back. You're watching AD4 TV Radio News Update. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority this Thursday said pilots and crew members operating international flights must wear personal protective equipment and observe infection prevention and control measures for the duration of the flight. The Aviation Authority also explained that upon return to Nigeria, flight crew will not be quarantined but will undergo mandatory testing for COVID-19 every 14 days. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Governors Forum this Wednesday said it will engage the Attorney General of the Federation to reflect the implications of the recently passed Executive Order No. 10 of 2020 on governance at the sub-national level. Recall that President Muhammadu Buhari on the 22nd of May signed into law an executive order to grant financial autonomy to the legislature and the judiciary across the 36 states of the country. According to reports, authorities in Bangladesh are investigating a fire outbreak at a makeshift coronavirus isolation unit at the United Hospital in Glushan area of the capital, where at least 5 people lost their lives. The Fire Service and Civil Defense Authority this Thursday formed a 4-member committee to investigate the incident. In the same vein, the Kogi State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Saka Ahudu, in a press statement, has denounced 2 index cases reported by the Nigeria Center for Disease Control. It described the result as fallacy. And in sports, according to reports, the Premier League will resume on the 17th of June. The fixtures for the reopening of the league are Manchester City vs Arsenal and Aston Villa vs Sheffield United. That's it on AD4 TV Radio News Updates, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. You can join the conversation on our website at www.ad4tvradio.com. Please follow us on our social media platforms at AD4 TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at AD4 TV Radio. Many thanks for watching. I am Gracious Ogon.